Welcome to Suzanne Wagner's Intuitive Patterns for the month of June 2015. It made my heart so happy to see the hummingbird in the spread this month. I look out every morning in my office at my house, and I see about 30 hummingbirds at my feeders. Hummingbird is about joy and love, and the sound they make as they fly around is kind of like a tiny airplane cutting through the air. So let this month of June be a dance of joy, love, and gratitude for all the support that you have in your life. Now, having said that, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. So June is sort of a wild ride of retrogrades. Mercury is retrograde until June 11th, but it is in the home sign of Gemini. So while I would expect the computers to become problematic and things to not go in the expected ways, Mercury in Gemini is actually very joyous. And if you play the cards right now, you might feel as if the cosmic redo of this retrograde gets you going back to what you really love and what you want to do rather than what you thought you needed to do. But Saturn is also backing up into Scorpio, and it officially gets there. Some people say June 14th, some people say June 16th, 17th, but regardless, it's going to stay in Scorpio until September 18th. And it will bring back some of that emotionally intense introspection that you felt last fall into early winter. So becoming aware of what's really going on within and being willing to let the past go will be at the forefront of your consciousness for one final hit. Once Saturn leaves Scorpio on September 18th, you will not feel this place again for 28 years. Yay. Neptune is also retrograde on June 12th in Pisces, and it will be retrograde until the 18th of November. So expect logic to go by the wayside for a bit, though your creative and intuitive sides might be expanding in wonderful ways. Just remember that the illusion is close to the surface, and so it's really kind of critical to stay grounded as you explore the esoteric realms. You could get a lot of creative things done very quickly if you stay on track and don't get lost in kind of the dreamy illusion quality of Neptune. Mars in Gemini is most of this month, so expect people to kind of question everything. It promotes arguments, and the potential to get sidetracked on new things is kind of high. You may want to learn everything, but you will feel that you need to talk it out in order to go for it. This can create kind of a nervousness, sort of a tension and a difficulty in focusing on the task at hand. The game is to stay calm. Organize those thoughts, find the appropriate direction after clear consideration of all options, and do look before you leap. Okay, now that the astrological update is over, let's apply this to the cards and blend this into a plan or a strategy for the month of June. Balance is going to be the key, and it's going to take some doing to manage to pull that off. It is summer after all, so a great way to handle all of this is to escape, to kind of go camping or to take you and your family out into nature. Find where you are feeling supported and where you can kind of relish in the energy of gratitude and love. With all the retrogrades and all the regrouping, I find nature becomes a really solid grounding place for me to move. I also had the card of Lynx, and Lynx reminds us that we are kind of like what we are seeking is inward, hidden, or in a place where you will need to uncover your own patterns of self-deception. But the hummingbird reminds us that even that journey can be filled with love and joy. There are lost treasures within you, and it is up to you to dive inward and discover them. This is not the month to be the know-it-all, quite the contrary. It's a month to listen intensely and to be willing to discover that you are worthy of trusting your deepest self along this journey of life. So think before you talk. Now, I also have the card of Chichon, and this is a Mayan oracle card, and it is reminding you that your body is desperately trying to talk to you, and it is essential that you do the predictable choices and habits of your past. It is time to bravely and boldly change and assume that you do not know what you are looking for. Surrender into the body by listening and seeking out the help that will allow you to go forward. There is a doorway to awareness if you will listen to the voice inside the density of body. Seb is the other Mayan oracle card, and it indicates the huge amounts of information that are coming to you, but you need to listen again to the guidance from Spirit. You are seeking to find the truest desire of your heart. From that root of truth, something magical can open. The Prince of Cups wants you to look at where you are distorting the truth to maintain a false sense of self. So ask the question, where is your ambition overruling your life and body? When you discover that answer, a whole new reality will open up. The Osho Zen cards are a clear indication that it is time to wait. The time is not yet, so you will have to sit in a quiet place and discover your own inner wisdom and knowing. It is summer. Play. Be outside and rediscover the simple pleasures. You're in kind of like this retrograde cosmic redo. So it's less about moving forward and more about observing, dropping in, and finding that new balance. You want that new balance to not be based on past patterns. You're being asked to find that new place that will give you what you need over the long haul rather than the short satisfaction that illusion gives. Temporary is no longer good enough. You want to find a solution that allows for a whole new you to emerge. So I hope you understand this a little bit, it helps out a little bit, and you enjoy the month of June. Bye.